Get your popcorn ready for a week 2 of Section 4 football. It's going to be a good one. Seton had a dramatic week 1 win as the Saints rallied in the final minutes to beat Elmira Notre Dame 26-22. This week, they welcome another team on the rise, the Oxford Blackhawks. We picked this one up in the 4th. Seton leads 7-0. Paul Wonka powering his way in for 6, or does he? They mark him down at the 1-yard line. When one play later, it's John Wonka who's finding the golden ticket, getting into the end zone, and it is a 1-point game. Now Oxford has a perfectly good kicker and everything, but they opt to go for 2. Is this going to pay off? Yes, it does. Paul Wonka reaches pay dirt. The Blackhawks shockingly have an 8-7 advantage. The ensuing drive for the Saints, 4th and long for them. The quarterback rolling out of the pocket, but the pass does not stay true. It hits the dirt. So all Oxford has to do now is run out the clock. All they have to do is run out the clock, but instead he gets all the way into the end zone, almost taking me out in the process, but that's good for 6. 15-7 ends up being the final score. Oxford scoring 15 unanswered points to take the game. In Owego, both the Indians and the Blue Raiders are coming off week 1 losses, so no one tonight can afford a second straight loss. First quarter, the Indians are driving, but they forget the ball. Blue Raiders take over on possession. After a Horsehead stall drive, it's Owego's turn again, and Zach House proceeding to march it 15 yards all the way to the house. Great touchdown there, 7-zip Owego. Now in the second, Horsehead's trying to find the end zone. Jack Lingenfeld right here breaking 5 tackles. It almost looks like a video game run here. Great play, setting his team up near the goal line, but they're having some troubles. 4th and goal at the 1. Trying to punch it in here, but Owego slams the door. Andy Vaught makes the initial hit in the backfield. A gang of defenders help him out the rest of the way there. OFA takes down Horsehead 28-7. Also out and about the town tonight, Chris Whalen. CW, what do you got for me, buddy?
Well, Eric, the old cliche says defense wins championships, but don't tell that to the Oneonta Yellow Jackets. The Gold and Blue put up 40 points and more than 400 yards against Green last week, and they're in contention to put up the most points this season in Section 4, and they were going to look up to rough up Sydney's defense tonight down Route 88. Now, Sydney was trying to prove that old cliche wrong, or rather prove it true, and Dylan Umbro was a big reason why. He's going to take this one all the way to the house, rumbling, tumbling, stumbling into pay dirt, puts Sydney up 8-0. Now, Keegan Trombley over on the Oneonta side is going to try to do the same thing, but this is a backwards pass. It goes as a fumble. Sydney's going to recover and take that one all the way down to the other end of the field, and they're going to be up 14-0. Now, Sydney is going to try to tack on some more points before halftime. Umbra is going to pass this one off to his left. It's a complete pass, but all the way down to the goal line, and it will be fumbled right there into the end zone for a touchback. It didn't matter. Sydney was up 21-0 at the half. No final score reported from that one. Now over on down Route 88, another Section 4 matchup as the Walton faithful are out in full force. Nick Shields is going to put Walton up 22-20 with this run in the second half. That's going to give Walton the lead, and after the point after, it will be 24-20. Now a Walton fumble is going to stop their quest for more points in the third quarter. Now Bainbridge Guilford is going to take advantage of that one. Number 30 Vandermark is going to go all the way to the end zone, putting Bainbridge Guilford up 26-24. Now Walton is only going to have a few minutes left on the clock. In fact, 18 seconds during their 2-minute drill. And this time, Dalton Kaminsky is going to hook up with Isaac Waka for the game winner with just seconds remaining. So a thriller in Bainbridge. Walton pulls this one off 30-24. So an exciting night. Eric, I'll send it back to you.
That kid's only a sophomore as well. Great play by the Walton quarterback. More scores around Section 4. Candor taking down Groton 22-7. Moravia upending Elmira Notre Dame by 4 points. Tioga getting it done against Odessa Montour, taking them out to the shed 35-6. Trumansburg 13-12 over Dryden, and Green. A big win by 20 points over Lansing. All right, something new we're going to try to get into tonight. The plays of the night and the hit of the night. First into Oxford against Seton. This 2-point conversion pretty much seals the deal for them. They go on to score another touchdown, but this is what gets it done. Paul Wonka finds the end zone for a 2-point conversion, 15-7 for your play of the night. As for the hit of the night, we go back to OFA. Owego getting it done when it counts most. The big nasties down low, especially Andy Vaught. and a slew of defenders making the stop. A great play there. They earn your first ever hit of the night. They take down Horseheads 27-8. And in case you missed anything or you just want to watch it again, don't forget to go to our high school football blog. You can rewatch all of tonight's action, plus all of Saturday's too. There's also rankings and a little bit of analysis from C-Dubs and myself, so check it out. Go to WICZ.com, scroll over to sports, and click on the high school football blog tab.